Sorry, you will never be only. Some things you can never take back. Yeah, when the night fell upon you, you forgot it and left in the rain. Validation that you wanted, this was only just a
Oops. Oopsies. Sorry, Brady. Sorry, little Brady.
And I'm sorry you will never be only. Some things you can never take back. Yeah, when the night fell upon you, you forgot it and left in the rain. Validation that you wanted, this was only just a game. A game. I say. Take it all. Take it all. Yeah. Cause you want it, yet you need it, and you've come so far. Yes, you want it, yet you need it, and I'm done with your heart. You're so you have sown another a man far greater than I. But believe me, pretty baby, when I tell you some things are much sweeter as a light. Yeah, when the night fell upon you, you forgot it and left in the rain. Validation that you wanted, this was only just a game. Now your mind is even brighter, though your heart is all in a shame. And for years you will wonder why you never get lost in the rain. In the rain, I say. Take it all. Take it all. Cause you want it, and you need it, and you've come so far. Yes, you want it, yes, you need it, and I'm done with your heart. Yes, I
And thank you, my talented cousin Brady Shaw, Joe Shaw's son, who's on here. It'd be nice to have Brady come on here once in a while. But Anyways, we're live again. I see my mom and Jennifer and Shelly and Sis. That's why she's typed in. Welcome to today's show. How we're doing? As usual, nothing's planned. We're just going to go with the flow and see where it goes. Jennifer is correct. That is one of our two lighthouses here. This one's called Battery Point, and I'm right in the middle of the house. Battery Point Lighthouse. Some people, it's usually old retired couples, but someone gets to live in that. And I think they might even get a stipend. How would that be on a little island? You have to wait. You can only get to the mainland when it's low tide. Kind of cool little place. It's really, some of the rooms are pretty small. It's really old. It's a neat tour. I think some of you have done that when you're up here. Anyhow, let's drop that link. We will drop the link and see what's going on today. If there's any questions, comments, banter. As long as we keep out of politics, I think we're doing okay. A lot less hate and discontent. So who else is out there today? Who else is out there today? The other lighthouse is out in the ocean. I think it's 8 miles out. I'm not sure. Maybe Shelly could give me the exact number. But it's kind of between Crescent City and Brookings. And it's on a tiny little island out 8 miles. I believe it's 8 miles from the shore. And you can see it. You can see it. What you cooking, Donnie? What you cooking, Don? Here's Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer, for taking off some of the pressure. I'm going to wait till I see your video before I pop you on the screen, because there it is. Let's see what we got going today in the Palm Springs area. What's unusual is I see you in my bottom video, but I don't see you in this. There it is. Can you hear us? Can we hear you? Oops.
Hi, Patrick. Can you hear me?
I can. It's a little buffering, but I can still hear you.
You're still circling around trying to get back on.
What? I'm not on anymore.
Waiting. No, you're on. Can you hear me, Patrick?
Yeah, but you have to close
you're
out.
on.
But you got to close out that program. You got to close out Facebook.
I just did. I just wanted to tell everybody I talked to Aunt Carol, and she's really excited about the Sunday show. She's going to come on.
Oh, she'll come on that show, but she won't come on other ones. I see how it is. Well, good. Didn't we decide?
She has a lot to say.
Don't you think it's 3 o'clock on Sunday? Was that what was decided?
That's what Uncle Joe said, and I think that's a perfect time. People aren't getting ready for dinner, and it's kind of a lull on a Sunday afternoon, and I think you'll have more viewers.
Okay, well, I'm planned for Sunday at 3. I'm waiting for Uncle Joe to give us the name of the program, and then we'll start advertising it.
I think that's going to be amazing. It's going to be a good show. You'll have a lot of people up there.
I guess we will see.
I wanted Donnie to come on and say what she's making for dinner. I know you asked her.
Yeah, I guess maybe she's busy. I see Susie. Hey, Susie. Glad to see you pop in.
Hi, sister. Get up here with me.
Get up and you girls can talk girl talk for a minute. How about that?
I think that's a great idea, Patrick. Not that we don't enjoy watching you. So what did you do all day, Pat?
What's that?
What did you do all day?
Same old. Sold over a ton of fertilizer. Made sets of packages to Washington and Arizona, I think it was. I'm good. Just a good day. Took care of my backyard. Played this nice kind of sunny day. Just my average day.
You know that fertilizer I bought from you, and I've used it once on my herb garden, But do you really have to put it in like a big gallons of water and let it sit for 24 hours before you can put it on your plants?
No, not at all. That's to activate it. You want to aerate the tea, and it just makes its fart. Then you have a living fertilizer that's actually alive. It just kind of makes it a lot more powerful, but you don't have to do it.
Oh, so I could just sprinkle it on my plants?
You sure can. Most people do.
Oh, see,
They don't.
that didn't. Yeah, that wasn't clear when I was reading how to use it. I didn't realize you could just sprinkle it.
You can. It'll work just fine. But
Well, then I learned something.
It's just not alive. There we go. Let's have some aunt and cousins talk.
Can you guys hear me? God
I can hear you,
damn it, I
sis.
can't hear
I can hear
you.
you, sis. I can hear you. I can see you.
You can't hear me.
Jennifer, can you hear
Sis,
me?
unplug your mic
I
again.
can't hear Jennifer.
I can hear you.
Unplug
Tell her
again.
to unplug your mic if she can hear you,
I'll try it
Patrick.
again.
She hears you. She hears you.
can't hear
Yeah, almost every time I go on, I
can't
have
hear
to
her,
take
so
my
I can't talk to her when I can't hear.
Patrick. Almost
Did somebody call for
Hi,
me?
Susie.
okay.
Somebody call for me?
Hi, Susie.
Patrick, almost
I
every
can
time
hear
I go
Susie.
on, I have to unplug my mic
Hi.
and put it back in again.
Somebody said, get on and talk real talk. So I said, okay, I'm in.
Okay.
Let's do
Yeah.
virtual vacation planning.
Oh, I like that idea.
Where shall we go?
Well,
I just saw that Hawaii is down through
Someplace where we don't have to get on an
I was just
airplane.
talking to Nick and I was
30th.
just talking to Nick about maybe chartering an airplane, and then he could just fly us all down if we charter an airplane. Maybe he could fly us to Mexico.
I don't think Mexico. No Mexico. Too
Yeah.
dangerous there anymore. Let's think of
No, that's not my favorite part
Maureen's
right
down
now.
in
Mexico, they're
She's
having
always
a big
posting stuff.
COVID
She
problem
loves it down
too.
there.
Lisa had a really nice house.
Aren't they having a COVID problem in Mexico
Yes.
too?
They are.
Where did Lisa have a nice house?
She had a beautiful house on Isla Mujeres off of Cancun.
Yeah.
She really loved it. They went for their wedding.
That's where Lisa got
It
married.
would probably have to be somewhere like Oceanside where people don't have to fly.
I think that's a great idea. Oceanside or go up
Jennifer
toward
talking and I just don't hear
Pebble
her.
Beach or
I'm gonna go
I'm
out
in
and come in again.
sis can't hear me.
I guess
She needs to unplug her mic. I have to do that every time I get on. I have to take my mic, my whole camera out and plug it back in again. Otherwise it doesn't work.
I just get on my cell phone.
Can you hear me, Susie?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I just get on my cell phone, seems to work the best, better than my iPad.
Well, I didn't realize my cell phone has a really weird picture, so I like my full picture. Everybody can see my office, and that's how I get on is through the computer. I don't know if Sis is getting on through her cell phone, but I just unplugged my camera and put it back in again. Oh, hey.
Cindy said, let's go explore Napa. That'd be good. I'd be up for that. Now I can't hear you, sister. Your voice is gone. Can't hear you.
Jennifer, you popped out. Your voice is up. We don't hear you anymore.
I'm good. Jennifer can't hear. Can you hear me? Patrick?
I can, yeah.
Not Jennifer.
No, she has some issues. She has some issues with that. Maybe it has a loose wire or something.
Something.
I don't know.
I don't know. And I don't think she knows we can't hear her. I don't know.
She knows.
Bye-bye.
Sis said yes, Napa. That's close to Sis.
Yeah, close to you too. You could join us in Napa. You know,
I could.
Hmm?
I could.
little 6-hour drive down the coast.
It's about a 6-hour drive down the coast.
I know, it's quite good. It'd be about
It'd be about
7 hours for us. So same.
yeah. It'd be about halfway actually.
from where you're at. You know, or we could just rent a nice house up in Crescent City again. I had fun up there.
You could. You
Yeah.
you could. Then I have to clean my house again. That took me 3 months.
Oh, make it easy on yourself and just hire a cleaning lady.
No, I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford it.
Okay, get started now. It's going to be 3 months from now. Get started on that.
So what's this deal with Larry's got a little thing for our little knack for flower arrangements, doesn't he?
He loves to go out into the garden and pick flowers, and he spends a good amount of time on them, but he does make them beautiful.
So what's this deal with Larry's
Yeah.
got a
Oh,
little
Terry,
thing for our little
I
knack?
changed over to my phone.
Okay, somebody has to turn off the Facebook, please.
I did. Can you hear me
Okay.
now?
Yes.
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 Okay. I just had to
Are we
take my
okay?
camera out.
Okay, there we are.
Because every time that comes up where the mic goes out, I unplug my camera, take it out, and plug it back in again, and it works.
The
Okay.
girls are back.
The what?
I said the girls are back on screen. Cindy says Napa.
Sounds good to me. I'd go to Napa
I've
or
never
Crescent
been.
City.
I had a beautiful house in Crescent City, right on the beach when I was up there, and it was Jennifer and I stayed there. It was very nice.
Yeah,
It was a
we
gorgeous
missed out
house.
on that one. We missed out on
What's
going
that?
to Crescent City last time, so I would do that.
I would do that too, particularly towards the end of the summer when all this heat gets so overbearing for us up here, down here.
Yeah,
Right,
we should.
sister?
But we should probably do it before a second wave of the virus hits, huh?
Well, that's a good one, but that's a lot of airplanes to take because Crescent City, unless you drive, because Crescent City is hard to get to, if you remember, Susie.
You guys have to
Fly
drive
into-
and stop off in Chico for a day or two.
No, fly into Chico, rent a car, and then drive from Chico to Medford.
Yeah,
you
I
go.
would take that short flight possibly to Sacramento, but I wouldn't want to take 2 or 3 airplanes like you had to do to get to Crescent City.
Yeah.
We only took to Medford. Was direct.
But like Cindy said, Napa Valley, we could just, I mean, wouldn't it be fun just to rent like a motorhome and everybody, like we pick everybody up in Chico and just head to Napa
The
Valley?
problem with the motorhomes is you have to make the reservations 8 weeks out for camping sites, and I don't think anybody's done that or can plan that far ahead of time.
Well, I doubt.
But if we just drove from here to Napa, we could do that. That would no getting on airplanes. You could do that in 7 hours.
And how about renting a house instead of hotel rooms?
I'm sure there are homes to rent in Napa.
VRBOs.
Yeah, there are. Okay, who wants to look for the house and who wants to do that? We can
What-
start looking for like what, August? September?
What'd Cindy say? I don't have my glasses on.
Let's get a house, she said.
Go for my birthday, the end of August.
Okay, let's do that. Let's plan that. That's a good birthday celebration. So who's looking for the house? And how many bedrooms are we looking for?
I don't know,
And-
but I want my own bedroom. I'll say
So-
right in front, I don't want to share a bedroom.
That's okay. That we just need to know that ahead of time. That's all. I don't mind sharing a bedroom with my sister. Right, sister? Sister? Can't hear it.
I would say 5 or 6 bedrooms. I don't know. Dawn, are you in? I can't see the chat.
I can't either.
Let me put my glasses on.
No.
Dawn, I know Dawn won't commit to that far ahead, but maybe her and Nick would go. Don't know.
That's the problem. People have to commit if we're looking for the house and rent it ahead of time. You have to have a commitment. Otherwise, that's screwed with the rent.
Right.
So, on to Jen.
So Dawn, are you into going the end of August for my
Yes,
birthday and renting? What? She said yes?
Yeah. She said she's
Okay.
Jen.
Okay.
So. Hi there.
Oh, hi. I just
You want to go to Napa?
I'm in.
It's our Napa vacation partner.
Yeah, I'm in. I want to show you what I'm making, Jennifer. It's a rockfish with a fancy sauce.
Oh, it's dinner.
Yeah, Okay. Yeah, I'm in.
Okay. Is this with spouses, with kids, or just girls?
No kids. No
No
spouses.
kids.
No
No
spouses, no
spouses?
kids.
No spouses, no kids?
Okay, I'll try.
No spouses, no
I'll
kids, no
try.
dogs. So it makes it hard, but it would be wonderful.
I'll take the dog. Yes, one night.
Dean's got the dog.
Dean said he'll take the dog.
Nick will take the kids.
Nick will take the kids, and we have to do it around vacation time.
Yep, that's right. Cindy says no husbands.
Okay. That's
Okay,
good.
who's looking? Do we all look for the house? Sis, you're pretty particular. Why don't you look for the house?
I'm not that particular. I just want my own room. I think all the houses you found, but I'll help you look, Susie.
Okay, so I'll when I get some time, I'll start looking. I'm trying to help Olivia with Caleb's graduation party right now.
And we're talking Napa.
Napa, end of August.
Okay. Do we care if it's Calistoga, Napa, Yountville?
I've never been, so I don't care.
Okay.
I kind of would prefer to have it closer to a town where you can walk out and do things as opposed to out in the country where you're stuck. You know?
Well, then you're talking like downtown Calistoga, which has restaurants and shops and stuff, or St. Helena. Yountville only has 2 or 3 restaurants and.
Yeah, somewhere where there's some activity going on around us, not somewhere we're stuck out all out in the country somewhere.
Okay, well, that would probably be Calistoga.
Okay, let's do Calistoga.
You can stay at that
Yeah.
place that has the cement floors. Or,
Yeah. Yeah.
Silverado, they're cheap.
Dean's saying to go to the Silverado Trail.
What's
What,
Silverado?
Jennifer? What, Jennifer?
We have a creeper. A creeper.
Who's that? Who's that? Hi, Larry.
Hey, what's going on?
We're planning vacation without you.
Oh, yeah, I bet. What's new?
He said, "What's new?" Like he'd go if you asked him.
Jennifer, what?
We can't hear you again.
Can't hear you.
Nope. Bye-bye. What day is your birthday? The 29th? 5th?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a good date, right?
Yeah, we're thinking like what, 3 or 4 days?
Yeah. So what happens if the virus breaks out again?
You'd have to get a refundable reservation where you can cancel it. That's one that you can cancel, which most of them are doing right now because they know people aren't making them, you know.
Uh-huh.
So whatever we get, we'd have to make sure we're getting something you can cancel, like 48 hours or something.
Yeah. I think it would be important that time of year to have a pool at the house, have our own pool.
I like that.
Mhm.
Definitely. Okay, we'll start looking.
Yeah, and probably a big kitchen,
Yeah.
right? Something with a porch or a balcony.
Yes, and as we're doing this show, if anybody's watching that wants to enter in, you need to let us know that you're committed, because when you start looking and you're looking for a certain number of bedrooms, you either max out with the people that are wanting to go, or people go, well, how come you didn't?
Yeah,
That's
and being
me.
committed
I don't
means
care
you got to
who
be
goes.
committed to helping with the deposit, being committed if you
Yeah.
don't get the deposit back. Yes, Jennifer?
Can't hear you.
My one request, if we go up to Natalie, I'd like for us to try and get a reservation at the French Laundry. If we're going to do all that trip and it's a girls' trip, it's a fabulous restaurant. That
You're
would
in
be our
charge.
one great night out.
Well,
Hey, you're in charge.
it's like it takes months to get a reservation, and it's probably now about $400 or $500 a person per dinner.
Let's check on that. I don't think that would be that much, especially now.
Maybe. Last time Dina and I were in Napa and looked about 2 years ago, it was 300 a person.
Okay. See, when Nick and I were there, it wasn't that much at all. So if it's that much, no, definitely not.
Just check it out.
Oh, Donnie says yes, French.
Yeah.
Well, not everybody has to do everything. If you don't want to do that, don't do it. And if you want to, go do it, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta figure-
But you'd have to know ahead of time because, the reservation, you have to make the reservation so far in advance.
That's why these things can get very confusing, why you need some people that are committed one way or another.
Right.
Take it from one who's been there.
I know. I gave up doing group reservations many years ago just because it's so frustrating, and it ends up with two people putting down all the money and making the sacrifice, and then you get stuck with the bill if somebody cancels out, or because if you're not financially committed, then you don't, at the last minute, dropping out doesn't matter to you,
Correct,
So,
correct. That's why I say only those committed, and see what we got. And a refundable reservation for sure.
okay,
We'll start looking.
sounds
That's
good.
exciting. I've never been, and I can drive up.
You've never been in Napa?
Right, sister?
Yeah,
Nope, never
you
been.
could drive up.
Yeah, we would. Right,
About
Jen?
6 hours from LA.
Jennifer, can you
Jennifer?
hear us? Can't hear you. She,
What's that banner say?
Jennifer has issues with her equipment.
Uh,
Donnie, $325 per person at French Laundry.
Oh,
I-
so it's
I don't
still
wanna go there.
300 per person.
Too much for me. Too
I
much
don't
for me.
know. It sounds fancy, but I don't know that any meal is worth $300.
I'm just not interested in eating like that. I don't care about it that much.
I would rather take $300 and go get massages and do a full spa treatment for a day.
Or go shopping at the little gift shops. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They
we just
have,
to each their own.
they have some nice spas there.
Yeah, I would rather do that. So we'll see. We'll have to start looking, see what we got. Patrick's getting quite the break today. He's not even coming on. He's just letting the girls take over.
Well,
Is it still raining in Chico?
no, it rained last night in the middle of the night. It rained really hard, and then sun came out today. Now it's supposed to keep sunny, and it's about 75 today, and then it's supposed to heat up. Then by next week, it's supposed to be up to almost 100.
That's where we're at. Same kind of.
So no more rain for a while.
Well, that's good or bad. depending how you
Yeah,
look at
so
it.
I'm guessing you and I and Jennifer and Susie and Dawn and Cindy and Lisa, maybe.
Lisa would probably be into it. Dawn. Lisa, Dawn, and Jen for French Laundry. Okay, not me. Not me.
Yeah, I'll have to see. Maybe somebody
Okay.
gift it to me for my birthday.
There is that.
There is that. Maybe my rich daughter will gift that to me for my birthday. Start saving
hint.
now.
If you're listening.
Yeah, just in case you're wondering.
Uh-huh. That's good though, because sometimes daughters don't know what to get us, and now you've given her an absolutely wonderful tip. You know? Let's see what Jennifer
When are
does.
you guys thinking about doing this? What's the time frame?
End of August.
The end of August.
In August?
The end of August for my birthday.
When's your birthday, sis?
August 29.
Okay, end of August could work.
But it doesn't have to be that. If we find something awesome and it's only available the 1st of August, that's okay with me. Or even September.
Okay.
We'll have to look around and see what they got.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I agree. I would like to get a house. That just makes it so much more special.
All right. If the house had
Okay.
bicycles, that would be awesome. I think it's really
All
hard.
right, I have to go fix dinner.
Okay. Where do you fix?
You want
it?
to know what I'm cooking?
Yeah.
You want to know what I'm cooking?
Yes.
clams linguine, and caprese salad, and homemade bread with garlic bread.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Sounds yummy. Okay, love you guys.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, but it's hard, Susie, to find something well, I guess unless you're in downtown Napa, but it's like it is kind of countrified. It is kind of like the places are out in the vineyards and out in the country, so you kind of need to have a car to drive.
A mile or so out, just so it's within distance, where you're not driving to get somewhere. I don't mind being a little bit out.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to be right down,
yeah.
mile or
Yeah, and it's fun to since there'll be so many girls going. Maybe we could think about hiring a limo to do the wine tasting thing. That's kind of fun.
okay, yeah. Or a
Yeah,
horse and
or
carriage.
we could go hot air ballooning.
No,
Never done that.
I'm not that adventuresome anymore. Not that I ever was.
We could try it.
We'll start working on it. And then I hear there's a show on Sunday. Yeah.
Show on Sunday. Jennifer just said it was at 3:00
Okay.
about ghosts and paranormal stuff. I guess. Bring your experiences.
All
Bring your
right.
stories.
I got a couple I could share.
Yeah. Share the one
Okay.
about Larry's mom.
That one, I could share one about Shelley and her mom, and I could share one about Larry dying. I could share those. What happened when he died?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know
That
Larry
would be
died?
About when
Okay.
who died?
Larry. When Larry died, he died. He has a story about that.
Oh, but he came back, right? I mean, because he is there. That's not his ghost we're seeing, right?
No, that's really him.
Yeah, well, that's good to know.
This isn't, well, it gets kind of psychic, but it's not paranormal. Larry and his mom went to see Catherine Coleman at the Crystal Cathedral down in, I don't know, was she in Anaheim or something, years and years ago? Like in the 50s, 1950s. And he went up on stage there and she cured him of polio way back
Really?
then.
Larry had polio?
And so I oftentimes think that she cured him, but he's going to live forever, because he should have been dead a number of times.
He has 9 lives.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she did something to him. I don't know what.
That's
Okay,
interesting.
I'm going to get off now and let Patrick come back on, because I don't know what else to say.
Well, I think
And
we
it's
got a good
awkward.
start on planning. Is there anybody else out there that's particular about the house or anything they want to add?
They'll let us know, I think, once we start looking.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, I'll see you on the Sunday show, if not before.
All right. How's your little ones?
My little ones aren't little. My 2 boys are like 6'1".
Well, I know the big ones.
The big ones are big, and then Leia's still little. I'd love for her to get together with her cousins up there. She wrote her cousins a letter, and they never wrote her back.
Don and
She
Charlie?
goes out to the mailbox every day.
Oh.
Yeah, she goes out to the mailbox every day to look for a letter, and there's never nothing there.
Don,
Poor thing.
Don, if you're still listening, get Charlie and Aubrey on that for a homework assignment. Write them a letter.
need to write a letter.
Keep looking for one.
Poor little thing runs out there every day.
Aw, I'll send her a card.
Okay.
You have to text me her address.
All right, I will. Jennifer, you're
Okay.
outside now. So you cell phone?
No, I am. I'm on my cell phone. So you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you. Very good.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with the camera. But anyway, no, I think Napa Valley's good, girls. We just have to figure out when in August.
What do you think about renting a limo for wine tasting?
I think that's perfect. Who's going to drive? I'm not.
Susie probably.
And Susie doesn't want to drive.
Susie might
No,
be the
No,
only
Susie,
designated driver.
Susie gets tired of being designated driver. Well, I just have to give her some of her favorite wine and just let her cut loose and get a limo.
Yeah.
Then you have to.
You know,
put-
Dean
then
and
I get-
Dean
At
and
your
I went
hat.
to the Napa Valley right before this all started. I think it was, I don't know, not too long ago, maybe in January, February. Maybe it was even the 1st of March. And we went to the Chateau Saint Michel, which is one of our favorite wineries, favorite wines. And and they wanted to charge $40 a person for a tasting. Now it's you used to go over there. It's kind of like how Las Vegas has become. You know how you used to get 99-cent dinners in Las Vegas, and now everything is expensive. Well, the same in Napa Valley. You used to taste for free, and then we thought it was terrible when they started charging $10 a person. Now they want to charge $40 a person. I said, forget charging, just sell me the damn bottle of wine. You can buy the bottle of wine for $40, right? So we went to another winery and we asked, and they said, yeah, we charge $40 a person. I mean, yeah, we were going to high-end wineries where the wines are kind of expensive. So there might be some wineries there that are still $10 a taste, and sometimes limo drivers know that, you know, which wineries you can go to where it's cheap. But it's just ridiculous how expensive it has become. So just so you know that ahead of time.
We could have to do our research. That's all.
Oh, yeah, you're right, Don. It's not Chateau Saint, but yeah, it's Chateau Montelena. You're right. I get it mixed up.
You're good, Donnie. You're good.
Yes, and there's a difference in the two wines. Yes.
Well, okay. The other option is to go to Temecula wine country where it's not that expensive and it's real close, and you don't have to drive that far. Temecula wine country, they have some beautiful places.
We don't have to drive that far, but the rest of them do.
Well, it's either that or us.
Yeah. Paso Robles, are they expensive?
Cindy loves Paso Robles. I've never been there. She'll have to get up and tell us about it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's right on the central.
And who
part.
knows how, with this whole thing with the COVID, who knows how the wineries are going to change this? I mean, obviously nobody's been visiting them, and maybe by August they're going to drop their prices just to get people back in.
Or they may quit wine tasting.
Exactly. You just don't, like Susie said, we have to do our research.
Right. And it might be just a little early to even do research, but what did Janice say?
She wants, if we get a house, can everybody stay with her? Janice, if we get a house, you'll get your own bedroom.
If you want to commit to whatever the cost is going to be, then we'll give you a bedroom. No spouses, no kids. So it would mean
Thank you,
leaving them
sis.
home.
No spouses, no kids.
Okay, girls, I'm going to get off.
All right.
Okay, me too. Get Patrick back up there and let the boys get on. Love you, sis. You look beautiful, Susie. You look gorgeous. And I'm going to go get dinner ready, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right.
Love
bye,
you
Jen.
all.
Bye,
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 Susie.
girls.
Are you ladies done yakking?
Yeah, I think we got our vacation all planned.
Well, good. Thank you. Thank you for coming on and doing that. Well, here's someone who wants to come in.
Hello.
Hi. No, what I meant was if you all went to Southern California, were you all going to stay at Jen's? I don't want to
No.
go on a trip to Napa unless you get a house for wheelchair ramps and
No.
there's no way. That's what I kiddingly said. Are you going to take the seniors?
No. Well, they said no spouses, no kids, no dogs. So
Well, I even without our spouse, like if Khaki and Donna and I and Celeste wanted to go, you'd have to
Oh.
get a different type of house.
oh Jesus, don't make it complicated.
Well,
We're saying no seniors, nobody over 80.
oh, well, yeah. How about all the people in their 80s? None of us can go.
Maggie, we were just talking about going to Napa Valley in August, at the end of August. Oh boy, hold on. I got to get my dog. She's getting the books out of the bookcase. Hold on. Come on, get over here. I'll be right back.
Hi, Maggie.
Dana, I need your help. I can't get her. Come on, don't. I'm gonna get locked out of here.
How you doing today, Mom?
I'm fine. Yeah, just I just turned
Yeah.
on the news, so I turn on the news now a little bit earlier, and the virus is spiraling up all over America since they're opening things up. I think I wouldn't even plan on anything this summer, really. I don't
I
think it's
got
gonna.
her. Just maybe take her out.
They
and
said
shut
they
the door.
think the next time they
Yeah.
should celebrate a full church service would be Christmas of 2022.
Wow.
A Catholic priest died in the South because he opened up his church. I think he died of the COVID. And it's every time they open up, the COVID goes up, and it's going to be here. So I don't know how you can plan anything, but I don't think August will make it. I really don't.
Janice,
Well, the only way we could plan is if it was if it was refundable.
Yeah, but I would bet a good amount of money that this thing is not going to be okay by August. What, Jennifer?
well, do you really think that Donna and Celeste or anybody else is going to really want to go?
No, that was a joke. That was
Oh, okay. I'm glad you clarified that. Sis and I were getting really fucking worried. Excuse my language, sorry.
I said, when you said let's all go to Temecula, I said, can they all stay with you? And I meant at your house if they all go to Temecula. And then I was
Well,
going to
yeah,
say,
they could all stay, but I only have 2 guest bedrooms. So everybody, yeah, but Maggie has her desert house.
Yeah, no, I was kidding.
I
Will
know.
Maggie,
I said,
will
you
Maggie
have to get a
go?
house
Maggie,
with
do you want to go?
ramps and
Maggie loves to go anywhere. She doesn't want to get on an airplane though, and I can't blame Maggie right now.
Okay,
Oh, God,
so
you don't wanna
Maggie,
get
do
on
we
an
need to look for a handicap accessible pool?
way you should go on an airplane.
No. Okay, John's coming out. I'm going to get off. I love you guys.
Okay,
Yeah.
love you too.
Said that before. Maggie, do we need an accessible pool?
Oh, I forgot about Maggie. Yeah, she does need an accessible ramp, doesn't she?
Well, she just needs a pool that she can kind of easily walk into, I think.
Yeah.
So make sure the house is wheelchair accessible.
Well, I would like to go to Crescent City. I've been packed right before this virus broke out. I packed a little suitcase. I bought special things to take up to Patrick's dogs. I bought a little coffee pot for my hotel room if we stay in a hotel. And it's still sitting to go to Crescent City. So if we go anywhere, that's where we'll go. But I don't know when that will be. It might be 2022. That's what I keep now, 2022.
Maybe that's a different trip that Dean and I could plan to do with you and Dan.
Yeah, in 2022.
Yeah, 2022.
I don't know. I don't think it'll break open this summer enough that people that are really concerned are going to go anywhere. They might break it like right now. You can go to the mall, you can go out and eat, but are you going to? You're not going to. I'm not going to.
Yeah.
So I can't see that it's going to be that much difference a couple months down the line. But anyway, if I'm wrong.
We'll see.
Fun. I know Calistoga. I met a girl in Saudi Arabia and she lived back east, but her only visit to California, she went out every year to the mud baths. And she couldn't believe that I'd never been there. And I still have never been there. That would be a great thing to do if you guys go there, is go to the mud baths.
Yeah, I've been there and done that. I would go to a spa. I don't know if I'd go to the mud baths, but I'd go to the spa. Maggie said she's not into wine tasting. It's fun to go to the wineries just to look at them, Maggie. You don't have to necessarily wine taste, but there's so many different kinds of wineries and buildings and architecture and gift shops. And
I'm going to leave. Bye.
Okay, don't leave me up here alone, Patrick.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
No, we're good. No, we're good. Yes.
I'm just going to say that maybe whenever your mom is ready to come to Crescent City, maybe we'll all come up there and visit you.
That would be nice. That would be very nice. You can come see my new duckies.
Well, they won't be new by then, probably.
No, they'll be probably miserable.
How are they doing?
They're doing good. They're voracious eaters right now. I know in the wild there'd only be 2 or 3 left because that's just the way it is. And I could see why, because I don't know how possibly they could get fed as much as they need. They just scream for food about every 3 hours.
Wow. I keep
So they're-
popping. When I hold my phone in my hand, I'm popping. Am I popping now?
Much better.
Okay, I put it on a stand.
Hi,
Hi.
Mom. That fish was retarded. It was so good.
You already made it?
Yeah, and ate it.
You're kidding.
No,
Wow. I
What?
better go cook dinner.
tell. And now we're having a cocktail on the veranda.
Well, my timing was off, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was awesome. What do you guys think of my little veranda look? I'm going to show you. Okay, look. What do you think?
You're close
Snazzy.
up.
Snazzy.
Isn't that nice? Look at how pretty.
You got a lot of green in your backyard. That's good. A lot of work.
Yeah, but we got also some pretty pink.
When can you start harvesting the grapes, Donnie?
Well, probably October in the fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do our first batch of trial wine.
Make some vinegar.
Make some Shit Show Vineyards vinegar.
Okay.
Shit
Yeah.
Show Vineyards.
Shit Show Vineyards is the name of our vineyard. Yep.
You're gonna get some t-shirts. You're gonna get some t-shirts with that on it.
You know what? We could probably live without the t-shirts, but you know, the bottles of wine will have the labels on it for sure.
Okay.
Okay. Why are you guys not so close up? I gotta hold my arm way out here, but then I don't want people to see my boobs.
Because I have it on a stand. I put my iPhone on a little stand.
Oh, you diva bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on a
That's your mother.
charging stand.
Danielle really did me up, so I gotta tell her to come fix it. Leave a little toner, Danielle Dietz, if you're listening. A little toner on the blonde.
I like it.
Patrick, I really like your duckies. I'm a little bit obsessed. I kind of want it duckies now.
Oh.
It's okay.
I know,
They're-
right?
they're,
How I've never eaten a duck egg. What are duck eggs like? Are they just like chicken eggs, or they must be bigger, right?
They're a little bigger. I don't taste a big difference. I'm not a big egg person, but they're good to bake with, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I really want to snuggle a baby ducky. Like I can't stand it.
You better drive up to Crescent City and get one.
I know, but there will be adults by the time I can get up there. But I really, really love them so much.
You can find
They're-
them locally, Don.
Yeah, but
Do,
they're only cute for about 4 weeks. That's about there's a 4-week window where they're cute, and after that they become ducks are more maintenance than chickens. They're
I
real
was gonna
dirty.
say, do they live together? Could we just do it together, but get them a little like water area so they can swim?
They'll
Yeah,
shit all
your
over your
ducks and
pool
chickens are-
area.
All live. Yeah, my ducks and chickens all live in the together.
Okay.
They get along just fine.
But they don't want to stay in a small enclosed place, right? They want to be out
No,
wandering around.
They like to wander.
Yeah.
Your dogs
okay.
would kill them.
No,
Your
no,
dogs
no.
would kill
That-
them.
we-
Chip
they-
would eat them.
I mean, Patrick, is a half acre enough for them to wander?
Oh yeah.
Well, half
Yeah.
acre, Mom, Jesus.
Without dogs.
Yeah, but dogs have the other half acre.
Yeah, but ducks are going to wander into the pool area and Chip's going to kill it.
All right, Nick Skybot the fucking ducks. God.
The-
ugh.
The second they land in your pool, they'll take a shit. The very
All
first
right,
thing they
well-
do when they land in water is shit.
Then do we get a little? Nick says that's what I do anyway. I land in the pool and take a big shit. What should I get next? What should I get next? Should I get a baby goat or baby
Goats.
goats or-
Goats and ponies.
If you get a goat, anything from the ground to how high it can reach will be bare.
Yeah. They'll eat everything.
Or how high it can
They
reach.
eat
Okay,
everything.
yeah, they eat everything. You have to have their just little area for them. Well, yeah, I could see the advantages of both, but only when they're babies because I like to snuggle things. So when they're adults, can you snuggle an adult pig?
Yeah.
If they imprint on you when they're born, my friend that did that, he got some eggs for me and hatched them, and they imprinted, so they'll jump on his lap and
Yeah,
they'll
yeah,
follow
yeah.
him around. But
That's what
you got to be there when they're born.
Farm animals to imprints. That's
What about a peacock?
They do not imprint.
What about a peacock?
All birds imprint.
The peacock would?
Any bird any bird that you hatch. So what you do is get an incubator and hatch an egg
Well,
and be there when it opens up.
Any peacock eggs we could get? Does your peacock lay eggs?
I don't know. It's but I only got one. There's only one peacock in the neighborhood. So
So it needs a second peacock clearly to make a peacock egg.
Indeed.
We have 2 peacocks in our neighborhood.
Well,
Maggie says turtles.
Turtles.
I'm not on a snuggle turtle.
Not in
Dogs will eat it, chew up a turtle too.
Yeah, no, turtles are cute to look at, but no snuggles.
Well, the thing is, with all the cute little snuggly like a rabbit, your dog will just eat them.
True.
Chip eats everything.
True.
So, oh no,
But-
it has to be something bigger than Chip. What about a llama?
Llama? Papa? Llama? No.
Well, you can sell their fur.
Uh,
How about a ferret?
mm,
Nah,
okay, he says yes to a ferret.
nah.
What? They're cuddly.
Yeah,
They're mischievous.
they're mischievous, he says.
Yes.
Well,
Quickly, Maggie asked about her t-shirts. Maggie, I sent them Monday, so you should get them either today or tomorrow for sure. If you didn't get them
Okay.
today.
Dawn, you made me hungry. I gotta go cook dinner.
All right, you should come over next time I invite you because it was really good. Nick says I've been the best cook of my life for the last 2 years.
Wow.
He says up my game.
All
I'm not
right.
You up to-
I'm not Lisa Cossey status. I'm not Jennifer status, but I am.
You're getting there.
I am
You're
getting
getting
there.
there.
I've
You're
really,
getting there.
really,
Birds.
yeah. It's not. I mean, they blow doors, but yeah, I'm getting there. Getting there.
Okay. Hey, Susie's granddaughter Leia goes to the mailbox
I
and
know,
looks
I
for a
heard.
letter.
And I can't get my girls to be polite. That's the problem. So I'm gonna try harder.
Yeah.
Try harder. We'll mail them a letter. If I write it myself, that's not a big deal, right? I can write it myself.
How about just getting a card or having
Okay.
them draw a picture or just getting a card and letting them sign it and you
Oh,
send
I
it?
know. We could go to Rite Aid, get candy, stuff an envelope full of candy, and that'll
Now, your
motivate
girls
them
would
to
do
write a
that.
letter.
That's
Yeah.
right. Your girls would do
Okay.
that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Need
All right,
that
gotta go cook
address,
dinner.
though. Susie gives you that address. I need that address. I don't have the envelope.
All right, Susie, if you're listening, give us, text me the address. Bye.
Okay, bye. Okay.
Well, she popped on
All
out.
right.
Well, we've gone about an hour, Donnie. What do you think? Got anything interesting to say?
I
Are you
don't
ready
know,
to-
Nick. Do you have any questions for Nick?
What are you drinking, Nick?
Whiskey, which I normally don't drink, but
What kind of whiskey?
it's Bullet Bourbon.
Bullet.
Bullet. Okay. Do you ever think about making whiskey?
Fuck no.
I have lots of dreams, lots of aspirations. I have that mess out there that I'm gonna have to contend with.
The
in a few
vineyard.
months. It's never gonna happen. I would love to though.
Nope.
It would be cool.
I've dabbled in it a little bit. It's really kind of cool.
I would think it would be super fun. It's just I feel like I'm spread a little too far thin. Although we now
I got you.
I don't have to deal with it anymore. So
We have a pool guy. Oh my God! It started a week ago. We have a pool guy.
Okay. Khaki says you should get an ostrich.
Oh,
Ostrich.
that would be
Or-
fun.
They're mean.
Or
Though.
an emu.
They're mean.
How about an emu? Yeah, get a goose. A goose are mean. Get a
Uh-huh.
goose.
Oh no, I don't want a mean animal. We gotta snuggle everything.
It's gonna not a puss.
So that would be a good. You know what, Donnie? That would be a good science project. Is get a little. Actually, you can make an egg incubator out of an ice chest and a heating blanket. Not that difficult. And order some fertile eggs, and you can get almost any kind of egg on the internet, and hatch it. And then when it's ready, it'll imprint to you if you're there when it wakes. And then you'll have it's not hard to do, actually. It takes about, a duck is 28 days. I don't know what other birds are, but actually it's easy to do.
I
See, there's a nice,
I could order a fertile chicken egg and put him out there with the rest of the flock, but that one would love me most.
yeah, if you're there when it hatched, that's the key.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, they'll still like other chickens. They'll just follow you around.
Right.
which is cute, AF.
AF. I agree.
It is. I didn't want my birds imprinted on me just because I don't know. Maggie says what's imprint is when it's when a bird comes out of the shell, they think you're their parent if they see you. What they see is that they get imprinted as what you're so they think you're the parent. That's what imprint means. Uncle Joe wants to come on. We got about 5 minutes.
Hello.
What's up, Uncle Joe?
I just wanted to tell you that I watched a Joe Rogan video today. You ever heard of a guy named Sean Carroll?
Sean Carroll.
He's a physicist talking
I don't
about quantum physics on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to tell you, you and I have kind of delved into that, and I just want to tell you I'm never bringing it up again. After I watched that video, I realized I'm completely fucking retarded. I'm retarded. I'm like a dog that thinks he can do long division to even mention quantum physics. That guy blew me out of the water.
Actually, there's a famous saying from one of the fathers of quantum physics that says if you think you understand quantum physics, you don't.
Well, that's what he said. Nobody understands it.
No, it's
that's why a lot of scientists don't like to mess with it, because you can't make sense out of it.
No, it's real hard to wrap your head around it. It's a differential math equation so that anything that has that solution is correct. So there's so many way out possibilities that, like the many universe theory, like everything you do, there's parallel universes, and it's just an infinite amount of them. And that's valid, but how could that possibly be?
Yeah, 11 dimensions, and nope, I'm not going there anymore.
What about the string theory? Is that quantum physics? The string theory?
It's part of it, but you know what? There's a new wave. Actually, physics is stagnated for the last 40 or 50 years, and there's a new movement to disregard string theory because it's just so way out there, and look at it different. I don't think they have it's like the Big Bang Theory. I don't think they have that figured out. I don't think quantum physics is figured out yet. Those are all science. Physics hasn't really changed a whole lot in the last 30 or 40 years. Made a few new discoveries, but no real big breakthroughs.
He was saying that within the atom, there is no space. He says people think there's space between electrons and the nucleus of an atom. He said there isn't. He said that you can't think of the atom as a minute particle. He said it's a cloud, and within that cloud is the electrons. And then he said some more stuff where I couldn't even begin to repeat it because I didn't know what he was talking about.
No, and according to it, it's the electron can go from one location to the next location without ever going between the locations. So they can travel in quantum, like it gets very strange. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, and the whole the strangest part of all that is that in some way it must relate to our reality, because it is what everything is built with. But how in the hell does that relate to our reality? And like I said the other day, it might have something to do with why extraterrestrials can star travel and we can't, because they understand the relation of, maybe you got to get that math down before you go messing with wormholes and bending space.
No, yeah, we're definitely there's the more we figure out, the more we figure out what we don't know, and that's definitely the case.
Exactly.
Particles get smaller and smaller the harder they try to find them. Things are made up of. It's really gets strange. But anyways, good.
Donnie,
That's interesting.
Donnie, did you see The Wrong Missy yet?
No, my mom was just telling me about it today. She said we have to wait for the kids to go to bed and we should watch it. Is that who is it? David? What did you say? David Spade? David Spade?
Yeah, David Spade. And I haven't laughed in years in a movie, but I just cracked up through this movie. It's kind of a take back to the comedies of 05, 2010, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, all that kind of thing. It's that
Yeah.
kind of humor.
Our favorites are like the Judd Apatow's, anything, This Is 40 and those kind of Bridesmaids and all those. Those are our favorites. So if it's along those lines, we're going to love
Yeah,
it.
and then they quit making all those funny movies for years. We really haven't had any.
Was that Netflix, Joe?
Yes,
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah, I think I saw it. I didn't watch it, but I saw it.
It
I like
was-
Judd Apatow. He's a genius.
Yeah. And I'll watch anything Judd Apatow makes. I love it.
Yeah, that was Knocked Up was Judd Apatow, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the other movie I laughed at was that one where they all went, Tina Fey, and I don't know if it was Kate McKinnon and Rachel Dratch, and they're all the SNL regulars. They all went to Napa. Did you see that one?
No.
That I laughed just as hard at that one.
What's the name of it?
God damn it. Is it Winery or Wine Time? They go for her 50th birthday.
Oh, I
to
think I did see that.
a retreat in Napa, and I've never laughed so hard. But you can find it real easy on Google. Just Google Tina Fey Napa movie and you'll find it.
Donnie, speaking of Tina Fey and my life goals, is there any way at all, just any way at all, you can tell her an interesting podcaster?
Name Patrick Smith?
Or Jack Green, either one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
I go by both.
I'll make you a deal. You get
Okay.
me a date with Brad Pitt.
Okay.
And I will tell Tina Fey that I know a good podcaster named Patrick Smith.
Okay. I gotcha.
That's all it's going
Okay.
to take.
And Uncle Joe, we need a name for the show this Sunday. Do you have a name? So then we'll start advertising. It's going to be Sunday at 3:00, correct?
Yes, and yeah, you got to announce that the next couple days. You mean a name for if we
The
do
show.
this as a weekly show? The name of the show, or the name of just Sunday's show?
Either or both.
You should call it Talkin' Woo Woo with Joe Shaw.
Talking woo woo. That's a good one.
So
I just made that up.
think about that tomorrow, Joe. We'll start advertising.
Spooks and shit.
Spooks and Kooks with Joe Shaw.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
Not so bad.
It's bad.
Oh, I like it.
Spooky and kooky. Joe Shaw reveals nothing. No. I don't know.
No, that show's going to be up to you guys. I'm just going to sit here.
Uncle Joe's Variety Hour. How about Uncle Joe's Variety Hour?
Talking spirits with Joe. Uncle Joe. I think it should be Uncle Joe. Talking, I don't know. Woo woo.
We'll think about it. We'll come up with something good, and then we'll start advertising the show. And you're going to have a good you're going to have a pretty good show. I know you will.
You're going to be there helping me.
I'm going to be doing like what I did today. I'm afraid I'd be like the wet blanket on everything, so I got to be really careful. I want people to just enjoy it and not look at me scattering.
No, it's good to every once in a while challenge people.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
good. Or to go read a fucking book.
Oh, that's not a bad one. Talking Jack with Joe.
That's good.
I like that. That's a good one, Maggie. So we've gone a little over an hour. What do you say? You got anything important, or want to wrap this bad boy up for the day?
No, that's all I wanted to say. I'm never
I
going
have like over to 17 more important things.
Okay, well, will you hang on to those, and we'll talk about those tomorrow.
I'm just kidding. I don't got nothing.
No, you do. We got to get you a little incubator and get you
All right.
some kind of maybe,
Some little
and then they could,
snuggle bird.
and then you can snuggle with your birds.
Yeah, that'd be
And you know, you can train your dogs not to eat the birds. You can.
Yeah, people say dogs you can train, but you know what? It's like children. It requires consistency. And when you don't have consistency, then you can't train things like animals and children.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been lucky. My dogs love my birds. They eat
Yeah.
together.
So,
Okay.
yeah, all right.
One other thing, Donnie, can I come by and show Charlie a magic trick? I want to see if she falls for it. I tried
Yeah,
it on Brady and
come by and get
didn't work.
a Ziploc bag full of cherries. I got one Ziploc bag left for you, and I'll put your name on it.
So maybe tomorrow morning when I'm running around.
Why don't you come over right now while Maddie and Freya are here, and you could teach them all the magic trick.
Tell me something first. I have to know as part of the trick, but I
Okay.
can't ask you in front of her. What's
Okay.
her best friend's name?
Maddie.
Maddie. Okay. Well, I'll let you know. Maybe
All
I'll
right.
come over in a little while.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody. Let's wrap it up and enjoy the rest of our evening. Well, great show today. I liked it was easy for me. I like to sit in the background and let other people enjoy that part. Anyways, take care. Have a great evening. Get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow's Thursday. I imagine I'll be back again tomorrow. There's nothing else on my social calendar. Take care. Peace. And good night.